What's going on, guys? Jurassic. Today we're back to God of War, the path of Atreus. Alright, so basically last time we decided to partner with Odin. We now have a magical sword, and it appears that we're actually working with Thor himself. But Thor seems to be kind of scared of us. He thinks that we can take him on and beat him up.
Of course.
I admit, that was fun. There were mountains of corpses by the time I finished, cut down like meat. The lava ran red with their blood. Rude.
Great. You want to help down here?
Wouldn't think you'd need my help if you beat all those trials. Or did you just watch your father do it?
Both. We were there in moral support, thank you.
Hey, what's taking so long?
Alright, so we finish you.
You wouldn't believe the scores of these things I just killed. It was glorious. I think you're right. Thrud wouldn't. She'd be faring better than you, at least.
I don't want to do that. I don't want him. The really cool thing is the fact that we can actually control the sword while we're using our other ability here. And it seems to actually distract your enemies too. Alright, so I believe this is the first time I'm gonna die.
You could have done that at any time.
You seem to be handling yourself well enough. I was trusting you.
And I won.
Looks like we need to head through that gate.
Oh, yeah?
I had to do something while you were off fighting.
Well, check again anyways.
Fine. Through the gate, like I said. Thor?
Ain't that impressive? Real god stuff.
You are a god.
You're damn right.
And so am I.
Yeah, I don't think he necessarily wants to agree with that.
This is the spot.
Well, where
Lava?
in the lava?
I don't know. No! Ah! Damn it!
Some advice. Sticking your hand in lava is never gonna feel good.
Wasn't thinking.
Good. It's better that way. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. Look, don't try to play me again. You're an okay kid. You're still a giant, and I'll revel in killing you too.
Wait, so did he know what we did then?
The rift got brighter. Look, you did it.
Look, one of these phrases is complete now. We can read it all.
But you can't translate it.
Not yet.
See, I got a little theory. I think if we can find the rest of this, we can use it to look into that without, losing an eye or worse. Look at this. We make a good team. Don't we? Don't we? Make a good damn team?
Just like you and Baldur.
You both behave out there?
Thor was really great. I learned a lot from him.
You learned something from him? Really now? Okay. What did you teach the kid?
Nothing. What could I possibly teach him?
Exactly. I was wondering where that went. Actually, I had a pretty good idea. Change of heart.
I'm not really sure why I came to Asgard. But I realize now it wasn't to be a spy. I need you to know you can trust me. And if I'm gonna help you take this to the end, I need to be able to trust you.
And trust is earned. I get it. Take this, figure out the rest of it. If you're staying, that is.
You're gonna tell me what you're really looking for in there.
Translate that, and I'll tell you everything. And on that, young man, you can trust me.
Go back to Atreus' quarters.
You always this
Are we
way
really
on
supposed to
Thor?
trust him?
Seems like you're mad at him or something.
Ooh, getting nosy. Getting personal. No, I get it. But it's nothing like that. It's... Well, to be honest, it's the only language he understands. And I'm serious. Go ahead and try being nice to him. See where that gets you.
Alright, so is there anything we can actually...
Dragon skull in the library. No big deal.
What if it's anything we can actually interact with down here, but it doesn't look like it?
Skull and Hati. Kinda want one of these.
And we have a mystical chest. Gleaming moonstone that ebbs and flows with ruining power.
How much time does he spend reading? Kinda jealous.
So all while we're doing this, I guess Kratos and Ymir are just sort of hanging out inside the other realm. Alright, so we got some hack silver, we have another chest. We got a lot of stuff we can rob from Odin.
Hey, you're back. How was it? Did Father behave himself?
Yeah, I mean, better than I would have expected, I guess.
Is that the sword from Grandfather's study?
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
her name's Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. Wow, All-Father must really trust you. Well, glad you survived your first day.
Hey, me too.
Tomorrow, we talk about Valkyries.
Definitely.
Maybe. Although I don't think you want to actually hear the stories that we have to tell, because most of the time it's us killing them.
Well, this has been a weird day. Exactly.
Good morning, brother.
No news, I'm afraid.
I have a plan.
Do you now?
The Norns. You found them once. Could you do so again?
I could try, but I don't see how that would
They
help.
are the fates of these lands, are they not? I would know what they know,
You may not find them cooperative.
as long as I find them. Where do we search?
Midgard. But if Atreus is in Asgard, there's no getting him back without an army. We should be raising one.
Yes, nothing like a catastrophic war to improve the situation. The boy seems quite capable. Perhaps if you simply give him some time.
You are not free of blame here. You encouraged his foolishness, his confusion. I do not seek war. But if Odin has stolen my son, do not doubt the lengths I will go to.
Your nature has always been clear, Kratos. But you, Freya. War is a first resort. That's not the Freya I knew. I hope the Norns can give you the counsel you need. Perhaps mine is no longer of use here.
Tyr, stop. This is no time to divide ourselves further. Come, sit, please.
You have been quiet.
Frankly, I'm surprised you, of all people, would seek out fate. But your instincts haven't let us down so far. Let's find the Norns.
I wonder if they're ever going to give him a new body.
Who am I to offer him counsel? I only hoped to help the boy find his answers. And I failed. What's my role in all this now?
Tyr, you're at the center of this. You always have been. That's why Odin imprisoned you in the first place. He's terrified of you.
I doubt that very much.
It's the truth. And not just because of prophecies. No one has ever united the realms as you once did.
That is not who I am anymore.
I know you feel that way now. I've lost myself before. More than once, but believe me, there is something beyond that.
And what is that?
Purpose.
Oh,
Purpose is the path that leads you to yourself.
So you would have me accept my fate? Lead your armies into war, secure your
Yes.
vengeance.
If securing our justice is not your purpose, then find another. For your own sake.
that's right. You tell him. Alright, Brock. Time to break the door again.
Hang on! I got something for you. Sindri!
Coming!
Before you go traipsing off into the dawn, I thought you'd like to have this back. Well, don't go getting too cheery about it. But you're welcome.
I've collected what we need to find the Norns. Shall we go?
Madam Neathog? Madam Neathog, where have you gone?
Neathog. I suspect we may have consequences to look forward to.
Squirrel.
Ah, Master Kratos, my apologies. Madam Neathog's disappearance weighs heavily on my mind.
She a friend of yours?
Less a friend than another longtime tenant of the tree. She was here even before I arrived, and that was ages ago. To even think something could keep her away from her babies. Terrible, just terrible.
So it looks like one of our squirrels is missing? Word of fate.
We are certain Atreus could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
Alright, so we have some slight complications then. I'm wondering if that's the thread that Atreus had picked up beforehand. If it would even still be there. Assuming that we're about to go back to her house. And if we are, then I'm wondering if she's even going to notice that her turtle's been like freezing to death over in the mid-frost. In the winter.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Alright, hold on. So before we do that, let's go ahead and go to our shield. Is it the Guardian shield? Hold on. Yeah, it must be this one.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Well, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of
Come.
course.
Of course.
So they are still alive.
Quiet! She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate.
It's really just that easy? The dogs just smell it?
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son. Nothing more.
I don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy. Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
When Atreus and I reached Jotunheim, we found a hidden mural. The giants, Freya herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
Then maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Alright, so it looks like they're pointing a little bit to the right. Wolf's nose point in the direction of the scent, barking excitement increases, okay?
Certainly seen better days. Raiders have made themselves quite at home. Not sure I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Secren.
She speaks highly of that fight as well.
You know of that.
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I did.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen, as Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Secren helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal. Why? Never. At all.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible.
Brother, seems the wolves have led us here. I just hope the Norns are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard in Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
No, no, no. You will not get the jump on us.
Incoming fire!
One killing, fast rekill. At least we'll get hit.
Left side, brother!
So we gotta dodge.
Watch your right!
Keep moving. Technically, he's actually helping us kill the rest of them. Come here, big guy. Get him. You're better. Get him?
Behind you, brother!
Alright, she hits kind of hard.
Behind you! Incoming!
Alright, now that we're fully healed. Our turn.
The way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Something like this?
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us...
Sword hilt of King Hrafnar Kraki. Sorkunov is useless in its current state. Mimir Warren is once contained something. Wait, so is Kratos eventually going to get a third weapon?
Trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it.
Do it.
Oh, no. There's nothing.
Do it again.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
One thing that prophecy doesn't necessarily predict is he could always die and come back.
Disorienting. Like being inside your own mind.
But if we go in together, are we in each other's minds? Not so sure I like the sound of that.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate. which only made me more determined to try.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
The wolves lead us here.
This place seems fairly friendly.
Let's see. I feel something. In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something.
Hiding a town? Hold on, before we do that.
Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you
Do that, but we haven't missed a gateway. We have a chain up to the top for some reason. We can't go through. Never mind.
Oh, nah. Nothing. Another dead end.
So are we able to... I was not expecting that.
Peter, left flank!
Too fast! Use your shield!
I think she doesn't know who we are at all.
Watch out!
Like after that, they definitely would not be like continuing the fight.
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves then.
So we don't go up this chain? Or do we?
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
What's that?
It's gotta be something.
If Ragnarok is coming, you're gonna need to stock up. Luckily, I'm offering new items.
Thanks for collecting that. You won't believe it, Mindy. This crest belongs to Fjoturlund.
Fjoturlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
Sigrun's curse.
Another crane. Seems it only rotates in the other direction.
We get it, we get it. Alright, so we have a few nightmares to deal with. There's still one around here somewhere. Alright, so if we wait for her to stun them, see one hits them anyway, so we may as well just do that.
Good! That's the way!
And can we actually read it. There we go.
This mentions a spell that puts trolls to sleep, and a magic relic that acts as a sort of counterspell.
Tell me we do nothing with that. I don't trust it. Alright, so we need to climb up the wall. Alright, so from here we need to rotate the crane again.
So this outpost is what's left of Fjortland. Sigrun spoke of growing up in this region before she joined the Valkyries.
So is this going to be the rest of the sword, I wonder? Well, the sword seems like a main component, so maybe not. Alright, so we'll lock that into place. Chest over behind us, we're gonna grab you. Yeah, I'm fine. So she was level 5? I was not expecting her to come out of nowhere. I thought she was dead. Only once. Don't fool me again. Filled with rage. I kind of hoping to toss him off the cliff. It didn't work out. But that's what I was hoping for.
You know, brother, Sigrun told me her kingdom housed a great treasury filled with the spoils of her family's conquests. Perhaps this outpost holds some of that treasure.
Is that all she told you, Mimir?
Did she say where?
No, just that they kept it hidden.
Huh.
Seems it can't rotate through the rock.
Okay, so you just have to do it at half height.
Look, over there.
Alright, so you do it from the bottom, then you raise it up. Then you get across.
Well done.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.